Hey guys, Wyloch here. This one was by request. Gonna exploit our wood technique again and make a hangman's gallows. So start out by preparing a bunch of popsicle sticks, carving and painting them up exactly as described at the beginning of episode 88, so I won't repeat it here. Also, a square wooden dowel from the crafting store. This is really soft basswood, cuts easily with a utility or crafting knife. I'm going to shave off some of the corners and then prepare those the same way as the planks. Now take the dowel and chop 4 pieces that are 1 1/4 inch long. These are going to be the platform posts. Snip the rounded ends off of a plank and then hot glue 2 posts together like you see here. And then make a second assembly, same thing. Now lay out 7 planks next to each other and measure how wide across they are. Chop 2 planks to that length and then use them to attach the 2 assemblies together, like this. Now for the platform decking, you can go ahead and hot glue on the 2 outermost planks. Then underneath, install 2 more sticks underneath, perpendicular like this. These are joists. The gap between them in the center should be 1 1/4 inch. For the trapdoor itself, chop 3 small planks that are slightly less than 1 1/4 inch and hot glue them together on some piece of scrap. Doesn't really matter what, just bind them together. Now we can add the rest of the platform decking with hot glue as you see here. Notice I left 1 board not attached. That's because first we need to take some wooden dowel, I think this is 4 inches tall, and hot glue that to the skirt on the inside so that it's flush with the bottom of the skirt. Now we can chop the final decking piece and glue that in place. More square dowel for the horizontal bit on top, again attached with hot glue. And then another short length with both ends cut at 45-degree angles, which we can hot glue in as you see here. Kebab skewer. A toothpick might also work, but I really recommend something thicker like a kebab skewer. You'll see why in a moment. Chop a piece a little under 2 inches long and hot glue it to the underside of the trapdoor right next to an edge. Now here's where it's gonna be underneath in relation to the 2 joists. Take some single corrugated cardboard and cut 2 small squares. Kebab skewers fit snugly in the corrugation, and that's why it's preferred. So insert one side on each of the trapdoor, dollop of hot glue on both of them, and attach them to the underside. For the noose, simply some string, twine, whatever. Tie a loop around your finger and double knot. Then wrap it around the top dowel a few times and hot glue the end in place. So what keeps the trapdoor up? Well, this project's not exact, we're using crude materials, and what you'll find is that there might be a stray blob of hot glue, or the door doesn't exactly fit, or the friction of the kebab skewer just helps it stay in place until you apply a little bit of pressure. It just kind of works out. If your door is really loose and won't stay, I recommend gluing a small piece of paper underneath, protruding about 1 millimeter or 2 into the opening. This makes like a flexible flap that'll hold the door with no load, but is easily overcome with the push of your finger. For all you 3D printers out there, don't forget to check out Heroes Horde, where you can get TrueTiles models, as well as a ton of other excellent fantasy-related scenery. I am Wyloch, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.